Hello, my name is Nani and welcome to my channel where I share with you my top tips on how to look good, feel good, and smell good from the inside out. In today's video, we're talking all about smelling good, and so I want to share with you some of my all-time favorite vanilla-based fragrances. So of course, if you love talking about fragrances, you love vanilla fragrances as well, make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and of course subscribe to my channel for more. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Now the first vanilla fragrance that I want to mention to you is going to be this right here, which is Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. This one was launched in 2006 and this is categorized as an oriental floral. Now this scent itself I feel like is extremely underrated. Not a lot of people talk about this fragrance and I'm not sure if it's because, I don't know, there's so much hype around so many other fragrances, but I feel like this is definitely a staple in my collection for sure. This one, as far as the fragrance notes, the top notes of this fragrance are lychee, mandarin orange, peach, and bergamot. Middle notes are lily, plum, jasmine, lily of the valley, and the base is amber, musk, vanilla, and vetiver. Now when it comes to this fragrance itself, the biggest thing that I will tell you is that the lychee note is very prominent, but I feel like this scent is beautifully blended, so it does not smell synthetic at all. This scent is not overly sweet, it's not overly floral. You're not gonna have to worry about this having like a powdery type of undertone to where it smells a little bit too mature. It definitely isn't that at all. It's not overwhelming, it's not offensive. This is a perfectly balanced fragrance and perfectly blended scent in my opinion. Now this scent definitely does open up very fruity, but because of the mandarin orange, there's still a bit of a tartness, which to me makes this scent smell a bit more sophisticated. As I mentioned, it definitely doesn't smell overwhelming in terms of the sweetness. And once this fully dries down, it does smell a little bit more like a fruity, fresh, musky, vanilla type of scent that's extremely elegant and extremely versatile. Now for me personally, my preference is to wear this at nighttime during the warmer weather. Summer nights, this scent is going to radiate beautifully off of your skin, but I do prefer to wear this pretty much all day during the fall and winter season. When it's a bit cool outside, it's a little bit more breezy, this smells absolutely gorgeous during those seasons. The projection itself is a bit more moderate, but the longevity is definitely impressive for me, simply because I've had issues with other fragrances from this house. You guys know how I feel about the Dolce & Gabbana light blue, as well as the Dolce & Gabbana Toile Impératrice. Those definitely did not last on my skin at all. And so for this is definitely impressive. You're definitely going to get anywhere between 8+ hours on this fragrance. And I just feel like, especially in the dry down, this smells very expensive. It smells very rich, fragrant, very, very classy, and it's just a beautifully blended scent. The vanilla makes this scent smell a little bit more lavish, and I just absolutely love this fragrance, and I do feel like this is definitely an underrated scent. So again, that's going to be Dolce & Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. Now the next vanilla scent that I want to mention to you is going to be this Paco Rabanne Olympia. This is the original Eau de Parfum. This is not the intense. This one was launched in 2015, so it's really not that long ago. And this is also categorized as an oriental floral scent. Now the top notes for this one is green mandarin, water jasmine, and ginger flower. The middle notes are vanilla and salt. And then the base is ambergris, cashmere wood, and sandalwood. This is just such a beautiful scent in my opinion. I feel like this is definitely hyped up in the fragrance community. And I do feel like this is a beautiful staple scent in any woman's collection. I know that a lot of people describe this as a salty vanilla scent. And although that is very true, you don't have to worry about the salt being overwhelming. This is more of a softer, sweet, and a subtly salty scent, but it's still very smooth, a bit woody, and definitely fragrant. This is one of those scents that honestly, every time I wear it, it just radiates loudly and projects loudly off of my skin, and it's just so intoxicating. I really, really love wearing this scent. It's very feminine and pretty, and it also just smells like a very kind of calm, cool, and collected type of scent. It's easy to wear, extremely versatile. This is perfect on warm skin as well, so you can wear this scent year round, regardless of the season of the year, as well as regardless of the time of the day. So I absolutely love the versatility of it. And I do feel like this is also a scent that would be beautiful for like vacation vibes, or you can even use this as an everyday signature scent. It's non-offensive, it's pleasant to wear, and it's easy to wear. This is also a scent that will definitely garner you a lot of compliments just because it's a very, I don't know, there's something about it that smells very simple but sophisticated at the same time. And I do feel like I love the balance of the scent. Although there is the vanilla is not overly sweet to where it smells cloying by any mean or childish or juvenile. And the saltiness doesn't smell like a crazy aquatic scent. It obviously does have the water jasmine in here as well, so I feel like that does give it a bit of an aquatic nature, but it's not overly done to where you're gonna feel like you have to be on a beach to wear this. This could be a beautiful signature scent in your collection as well, and I absolutely love this scent. This is also going to last you anywhere between 7-8 hours plus, especially if you're an oversprayer. You're definitely going to get some decent longevity out of this scent as well. Again, this is going to be one of my favorite salty vanilla scents. The vanilla is beautiful in this fragrance. It's very well balanced, and as I mentioned, will garner you a lot of compliments. So again, that's Paco Rabanne Olympia. Now, the next scent that I want to mention to you, I'm sure that you knew was coming because I've been mentioning to you guys that I have really fallen in love with this scent. This is Mon Guerlain by Guerlain, and this is the Eau de Parfum. This is the original, not any flanker. This one was launched in 2017, so it's a very recent scent, but it's gorgeous. And this is categorized as an oriental woody fragrance. Now, in terms of the fragrance notes, the top has lavender and bergamot. The middle notes are jasmine, iris, and rose. And then the base notes are vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, benzoin, licorice, and patchouli. You guys, this scent is gorgeous, okay? Gorgeous. I feel like, of course, fragrance always smells differently on the person. It depends on your body chemistry. So I would say definitely test out some of the flankers as well. But if you are a woman over the age of 25, you need some variation of Mon Guerlain in your collection. This will be an absolute staple in your collection because it's so elegant, it's so classy, but at the same time, it's sweet, it's romantic, it's intoxicating, it's a very captivating scent. It will definitely get someone's attention for sure. But there's a very, I don't know, there's a sensual nature to this fragrance that makes it just beautiful and confident and versatile, but it's still going to be a head-turning scent. The most prominent notes that you will get in this fragrance is definitely the lavender as well as the vanilla, but the longer that it lasts on your skin, it's not a sharp lavender, it's not an overly sweet or cloying vanilla. I feel like those notes mixed and blended with all of the other notes just makes this a very elegant, versatile, intoxicating scent, and it's extremely long lasting as well. This is just gorgeous. Now, I know that there are a few notes in this fragrance itself that some people may not necessarily like and feel a little bit nervous about. One of the notes could be licorice. Again, I don't have an issue with licorice if it's done well and blended well. In this fragrance itself, you do not have to worry about the licorice smelling synthetic at all. It's beautifully blended. And also another note that I feel like some people are nervous about a lot of times is the patchouli note. I love patchouli in fragrances, but honestly, the patchouli is extremely toned down. It's not a heavy patchouli. It's not going to smell, dirty or dusty or any of those things that patchouli can be portrayed as. So if you don't have this, the original Mon Guerlain, or any of the other flankers, definitely test it out. Get your nose to it because I'm sure that it will become a staple in your collection. So again, that's going to be Mon Guerlain. Now, the next fragrance that I want to mention to you is going to be this beauty right here, which is Hypnose by Lancome. This one, I don't know when it was launched. I forgot to write that down. In terms of the fragrance notes, this has passion flower, jasmine, gardenia, vetiver, and vanilla. I believe those are all the notes. If not, I will make sure to leave it on the screen itself. This to me is very similar to the Dolce & Gabbana The One. Not in terms of how they smell. There are some minor similarities, but I feel like just the fact that they are both very underrated fragrances. This is a gorgeous scent, and I do feel like any woman that's maybe in her upper 20s or even more like in her 30s will definitely have a deeper appreciation for this scent and how gorgeous it is. This one also does open up a little bit sweet, fruity, and a bit salty as well, but it's a very rich, aromatic, warm, sensual type of scent, but there is still a very light airiness about this fragrance that makes it perfect as well for daytime use. And the longer that it dries down on your skin, honestly, the more intoxicating the scent becomes. It becomes very sultry, but still elegant at the same time, which I absolutely love. This is very elegant, very classy, very feminine, but it's feminine in a very grown woman type of way. So it's not one of those fragrances that's going to project hugely. The projection and sillage is definitely moderate, but it's absolutely beautiful. The longevity isn't the best in my opinion. I feel like it lasts anywhere between maybe about 6 hours or so. Of course, if you spray it on your clothes, you'll get a little bit more longevity, but I feel like it's worth every single spray, even if I have to top off in the middle of the day. It's just worth it to me. This is a gorgeous, gorgeous scent. The passion flower is definitely prominent, and the longer that it lasts on your skin, the vanilla just peeks through, which makes this scent very sensual, very sophisticated, and just a gorgeous, gorgeous, versatile fragrance. I love this fragrance so much, and I feel like a lot of women would really enjoy this in their collection as well. So definitely make sure that you guys check this out. Again, this is Hypnose by Lancome. Now, the last fragrance that I want to mention to you is probably, not even probably, it is one of my ultimate favorite vanilla scents in my collection because it's just gorgeous and just, it's life, okay? And I'm so sorry if my lighting just got darker, but it's been pretty much raining all the time. Let me know what the weather is like for you guys. But again, this is obviously Dior Addict. And this is, again, one of my ultimate favorite go-to vanilla scents because of how rich and decadent it is. Now, this scent is categorized as an oriental floral, and it was launched in 2002. I do have one of the newer formulations, so I don't know what the huge difference is, but this is still just an incredible scent. The top notes for this one are mandarin leaves and mulberry flowers. Middle notes are jasmine, orange blossom, Bulgarian rose. And in the base, there is sandalwood, tonka, and vanilla. This is just an incredible scent, and it has some of my favorite notes in it, especially in the base. I love vanilla, tonka, as well as sandalwood in fragrances, and it's just done to perfection. This is one of those scents that's extremely rich, it's decadent, it's lavish, it's an opulent scent. So if you're looking for like a really rich, almost dessert gourmand-like scent, you will probably really enjoy this fragrance. It is an intense fragrance, so if you're someone that gets very sensitive off of smells, you may not necessarily like this scent because it is pretty intense. But of course, if you go a little bit lighter handed, you'll probably still really enjoy this fragrance. But it's such a staple in any woman's collection. It's just one of those scents that, because of how rich and decadent and lavish this scent is, it smells sexual to me. I don't know what it is, but that's just what I get from this scent. And it's just absolutely incredible. It's beautifully blended. It's a scent that's going to last on your skin for hours on end. And it just smells extremely sexy, extremely rich, extremely creamy. That bourbon vanilla is just so prominent, and it almost smells a bit boozy as well. But it's just delicious, honestly. This is one of my all-time favorite scents in my collection in general, but it's definitely my favorite vanilla scent in my collection, especially for nighttime. I only reserve this scent for a nighttime scent because of how rich it is. I feel like it'll be a little bit too much during the daytime, but this is just gorgeous. This scent is perfect for a special occasion, if you're going to an event, or you're, again, trying to turn up the heat in your household, if you're going to like an anniversary type of dinner, something where you need to feel very sexy and seductive. This is definitely the one that I gravitate towards the most. And like I mentioned, you're gonna get 10-12 hours of wear out of this scent because of how rich and decadent it is. So this is definitely one that I had to save for last because this is the best for me, in my opinion, especially for nighttime wear. All of the other scents that I mentioned to you are perfect to transition from daytime to nighttime, but this is only strictly reserved, in my opinion, for a nighttime scent. It's rich, it's creamy, it's decadent, it's boozy. It's just amazing. Okay, make sure that you guys at least get a tester or something of this scent because it's just delicious. So again, this is going to be Dior Addict Eau de Parfum. So those are all the fragrances that I wanted to mention to you from my collection that are vanilla based. These are definitely my all-time favorites so far. But of course, as I introduce new fragrances to my collection, I will make sure to keep you guys updated if I find any new gems. So of course, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure that you go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know what your favorite vanilla scent is as well. And of course, make sure that you guys subscribe to my channel for more content like this. I hope you guys are staying safe. God willing, I'll see you guys next time.